As he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
You can't get past me. No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Back deep for the Jags, D.D. Westbrook. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken at the 15. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Ready? Black 25. White. I'm coming. Switch. Green, triple T. No.
1st down, Winston. And he completes it to Westbrook. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
White 25. Check 55 to Mike. Here we go, even. Check 43. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ready? Blue light. Here we go. SOS. Flip. SOS. Watch the edge. Hey, 5 on 50. 5 on 50. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Winston. The open man is Westbrook. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Move those chains. That's good for another Jacksonville 1st and 10 at the 40.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Under 10. Hey, stop.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
5 on 50. Hey, watch the ship.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Green, triple T. Check, cross, explain.
From the gun, Winston. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready? Blue light. Check 55.
A first down throw for Winston. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. That throw good for 4. It's second down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're over there at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on second down. After the penalty, it's Fournette. Fournette, first down, still going. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 12 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 7-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Ready? Black 5! Easy. Black,
they'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Black 30.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
Block 80! Switch. Hey, Snicker. Go team, spill. Black and good.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And a throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your number one path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Shit. Jim. He's crashed. Flip it. Tight dog.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Rashard. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Let him go by a little too easily there.
Well, that's what we saw on film, isn't it? His head goes down oftentimes when he goes to punch, when he's trying to block. And when you do that, you can't see your target. He went right past him and made the play.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Undercrunch. Hey, let's get it for Burger. Wide, get wide.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furious.
This is caught at the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Vincent Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point good by Gostkowski, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jameis to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he had been able to haul that one in.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. A big one there for the Jags, 18 yards, 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Let's go, let's go!
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Ready? 125. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Jameis now on 1st down. That's going to be caught. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has when he has to make that throw on a line.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback. And then
he's got a man, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Washington, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Winston. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Winston now. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. Third down now.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
On third down, Winston. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Ready? Black 22.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Where do we go?
Again, it's Winston. That one complete. He finds Shark. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Winston now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's first and 10. Jameis again. Flush to his right. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Ready? 280. 98 to Mike. Get him. Get him. Get him. Easy, easy, easy. You got Ocean Man. You green, triple C. Say. Even. Let's go.
From the red zone now, Winston. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Gerald Everett in the final seconds of the first half. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Yours doesn't go on. Because I had you and you guys told me to take yours off. I went back and checked it and it did.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into the playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies and try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
Because obviously I'm sitting here talking now.
What'd you guys do, see?
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Wait.
Again, it's Fournette. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Winston now to throw on first down. He's going to float this over the... That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down, Pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Didn't you beat him earlier in the season?
Brad, I would. Or who?
Yeah, Brad.
No.
Oh, why are you pausing?
He always was me. The only time I beat him is first in the tournament. And that was just because I had a AB.
That's how I feel with fucking Bills, dude.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shot nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it.
How many? I didn't hear what you said. Ngakoue's got like 17 sacks, though. He ain't got nothing in the pops, but that's something.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Roethlisberger will throw. Now Ben, he lost the football. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Roethlisberger. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, I'm guessing that we're both just a little bit puzzled here. They had a lot of success on the ground this drive, but they went away from it here, and it'll wind up costing them. I know it's hard to really blame them. If you see defenses starting to stack the box, it's a good time to go to the air. But on the flip side, if you're having success, why not keep running it?
25 yards that time. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the Jaguars' 4-yard line.
They come out here in the I. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
He was just trying to jam me outside.
Now Gostkowski will come on to try a field goal. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Wait. No.
I just showboated in the end zone.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Oh, the hurdle. Oh. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll run it again with Fournette. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
That one goes for 8 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On first down, Richard. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
How do I have iPhone closed and I don't have toss? That's a shame.
They have stretch.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Fournette. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
First down, Winston. He'll let this go for the end zone. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I remember a coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn.
What? No, go tell Mom.
Just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Fournette. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
That's the only time he's going to let me do that.
Ready? 280. Follow. Watch it slap. Watch it slap. Watch it slap. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Push him back.
Winston now from the 50.
I hate kicking his ball this high.
Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
All right, let's try to run defense again, guys. Let's stop sucking it up.
I think we're about to get disconnected. Yep. Well, Sim win me.
You got disconnected?
Yep. It's like 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
All right, Brad. Oh! I had that interception. Oh my gosh.
Sound like you're having one of my seizures.
Dude, like it wasn't. Oh man, if you watch this video, oh my gosh.
What was the score?
What?
I don't remember the score of my game. I think it was 24-16.
That's right. Get that sack, baby. Sack lunch. This is where fucking Brad kills me. Got him again. Sack lunch me up, baby. That mutt life.
Hmm.
Ain't gonna let me do none of those blitzes on him again. He's so smart. I don't know.
Who's that?
He's like the
Bread?
He's like the most adaptive player that I've played against. Like, he'll see something or he'll know something, he'll remember it, and then he'll adapt.
And then he keeps poking at it until you figure out how to adjust. That shit's so annoying. Because now I try everything. I'm like, nothing works.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what to do with all my coins.
Oh no, that was my own doing. I had a bust open screen and I juked when I didn't need to. Oh my gosh.
That's the worst.
I juked, dude.
I want my damn weekend league rewards already.
I didn't even play.
We got disconnected. We got disconnected in the fourth quarter.
Did you?
There's 6 minutes left. And I think I was up like 24-16. So I don't know. He hasn't said anything. I put in admin chat to see what they think. I don't necessarily think I should get the forced win, but I'm not going to argue against it.
I pinned him back at the 3.
Can't stand Brad. He's the worst.
I can't either.